Come out and watch the Canes with WQM and Solana this Saturday at noon at the Quarterdeck on University Drive in Davie as they take on Louisville.
Oh, no.
Enjoy ice cold beer specials and get yourself entered to win a golf foursome at the Jacaranda Golf Club in Plantation.
Oh, yes. Leroy, is that a good golf club?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday, Frank.
Loves
I've been
this.
golfing there for years. Every
Love-
Saturday and Sunday.
Jacaranda.
I have a dilemma on Saturday.
Do tell.
It's only going to piss one of the people on the show.
Oh, no.
Is it me?
Yeah.
I figured. Okay, what happened?
So at 12 o'clock, the Canes game starts.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited because I think this is their biggest test of the year.
Yes.
I'm also going to eat lunch with somebody.
Solana.
No.
You're having lunch with Solana, huh?
Can't believe you.
No.
Why is that going to piss me off, though?
Who would she
Huh?
get upset
Why would
by?
that piss me off?
Because I don't know who's going to be there.
Interesting.
Still don't.
I know.
Plus one.
I know one person.
Oh, Bernie.
Bernie's going to be there.
Wow. I love Bernie Kosar. Wait, Bernie Kosar is giving up the Canes for lunch with you?
What?
What?
Wait, so where are you gonna? Is there gonna be a television where you're gonna eat?
What is the
I don't know.
Well, is the person you're having lunch with is that person now a football junkie potentially?
Oh,
maybe they want to watch the Canes.
From Cleveland. Big fan.
Interesting.
I'm already sweating for no reason.
Well,
because I don't know who else is gonna be there. That's mine. He says, yeah, I have some friends and family that are down, which is why I couldn't hook you up.
Possibly that Travis is going to show up since he's not playing football nowadays.
What? He had his best game in all year.
Well, he's too busy hosting game shows.
I'm just so jealous about his success. Mike McDaniel. Dolphins getting ready for the Colts. Very long Colts injury report, by the way.
Hey, can I just say this? The Dolphins are in no position to look at somebody else's injury report and make judgments.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
You know what this is what he should say. I see the Indianapolis Colts injury report. I don't care. We got our
doesn't even look like anybody practiced.
I don't care. We got our own issues.
No Jonathan Taylor. He's still dealing with an ankle sprain, but still questionable is what ESPN says. I don't know. We'll see.
Ankle sprains are tough, man, because you don't know how much you're going to be able to cut like you want to. And you usually have to get it taped up. Ankles are the worst.
Keeping an eye on that. Michael Pittman was also out of practice. He had a back injury.
Is that the backup running back?
No, he's the receiver.
Yeah.
Their backup running back was also not practicing yesterday, I believe. Trey Sermon. So they got that, but Leroy is right. The Dolphins, nobody missed practice other than the old guys. They took a rest day.
We're still doing that. We're
just the old guys. That's it. Just Teron and Calais.
Dude, I never got a vet day.
I'm sorry. You should have had Mike McDaniel. Emmanuel Ogbah, we found out he's dealing with a bicep injury, but he was limited in practice. He did practice, but was limited. Jordan Poyer was limited in practice.
Well, because he just can't catch the ball. He can just bat it down.
Achan did practice in dealing with the concussion, so that's good news. David
I
Long.
got to tell you, I want Achan used like Debo, and I want the young fella and Mostert to handle the running.
This will definitely be the most. I guess Jeff Wilson's still dealing with something, right? He's not on the injury reports. I don't know. That this is going to be the most healthy their backfield's been.
Yeah,
so that's if he comes back from the concussion, which it sounds like he is.
But again, I was shocked at how much more physical the run game looked.
Oh yeah,
with the two guys running the football.
Yep.
And so
having Armstead back was huge too.
Yeah.
It was.
It's like Armstead is like that person. You know he's good at what he does, but can you count on him?
Well, you never know. I mean, the body is a tip
That's
of
my
the
point. That's my
tool. He is
point.
good, but when he plays, he's good.
I never disputed that.
Mike McDaniel says the Colts are an impressive team. Here was the Dolphins head coach.
I've been very impressed with the Colts football team in general, in all three phases, but in particular, you can see the how Gus Bradley has always wanted to play football. They're firmly vibrant on defense in Indianapolis, and have some pretty good players doing it. I've had to play Buck in practice 2 days forever, so it's not fun watching him again. Like, you are so tall. But I think just in general, it speaks to the program, the health of it, and they're playing some ball that if you slip up at all, you will have negative plays, turnovers, just bad football situations that you have to proactively execute to prevent.
What?
Wow. Yeah, exactly.
He kind of lost it at the end there. But it will be the first time in the history of me being around football, talking about football, commenting on football, analyzing football, that I've heard the phrase vibrant to describe a defense. I'm just tell you. Of all the football terms I've used or heard, vibrant is not one of them.
DeForest Buckner is tall, by the way. 6'7".
I mean, so is Ogbah.
From Hawaii?
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, Ogbah is tall.
Well, you know what? I bet you he's one of his parents was in the military.
Well, I think he's eligible to come back. Looks like. So that's look, everybody's dealing with their stuff, but the big injury switch. What?
I appreciate that we have Mike McDaniel sound.
Yeah.
What did we get from that sound just now?
He's very impressed with the Colts.
I mean, wait.
Vibrant.
Have you ever met a coach that came up and said, hey, they're just not that good. We should beat the brakes off their ass.
He did say something yesterday.
Right.
He did say something yesterday about he wasn't sure if the bye came at a good time. And I was like, I gotta be honest with you, that's the first time I've ever heard a coach say that. Normally, the coach is always like, "Oh, bye came at the right time."
Well, because here's the deal.
Streaking or something?
Think of the stretch that you now have to have because you had yours relatively early. And if you didn't have the bye this week, you could have your quarterback.
Right.
So
Jevon Holland, he's got a broken hand, but seems like he's going to play.
What did he break?
Particularly in his hand?
Yeah.
I got which metacarpal was it?
The fourth one.
Fourth. Oh, was it fourth?
No, it's not. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. That's not a hand. That's a finger.
No,
that's not a hand. That's a finger.
The carpal tunnel.
Oh, wow.
You take the carpal tunnel to get to the metacarpal. No traffic that way. Here's Jevon Holland.
Just extending the plays. That's really kind of the difficult part. A lot of the time, like in zones or whatnot, if we're in a big zone and they, spread the field, it opens up the middle for him to run. So that makes it difficult. Obviously, we got to come off coverage and make the tackle. If he can extend plays, and keep his eyes downfield, we got to cover for longer. So just that. And then even in the front, they got to keep their run lanes, and that's hard for them because a lot of the time, there are gaps where they can go make plays on the quarterback. But because he's so athletic, then it's easy for him to evade and get into open lanes.
That's Jevon Holland on Anthony
Sounds
Richardson.
like we need a disciplined defensive game plan.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way he speaks. You see how quick that was and to the point, like
Very efficient.
So,
Everybody does that except for Mike McDaniel.
Only one guy.
And you know what? Here's the deal. And I'm gonna say this because I remember Bill Belichick who said nothing. Everything's fun when you're winning, right? Remember when Bill Belichick's winning all the championships? All that nonsense he was talking became entertainment.
Yep.
Right? Remember when Mike McDaniel came when they first started? They're winning games and scoring a bunch of points. Entertaining. Mike's entertaining. Then as soon as they start losing and things start going south, gosh, that's annoying.
Just would have thought there'd be less words with the losing. Seems like there's more words. There's more words with the win. There was a lot of words with the winning. Seems like there's more words.
Mike McDaniel is one of those people that his brain works overtime in that he's not only trying to answer the question that was asked, he's trying to answer what could possibly be the follow-up in the same answer. So if you notice, that's why he goes, and he just keeps going, and then nobody has nothing to say anymore because he figured that I already answered all your follow-ups.
I think what they need, though, but he doesn't. Here's the thing. I know you've said that, but I don't think he doesn't like answering questions. I think he likes to talk. And what I think they need is almost like a debate moderator there.
He needs a radio show.
Mr. Head Coach, 1 minute.
He needs a radio show because I, too, love to talk.
Oh, trust me. Listen,
Wait a minute,
if this doesn't work out, the Mike McDaniel podcast is coming your way.
Wait, but like...
It's already in the works.
It's already in the works.
Bob and Weave. Anthony Weaver speaking to the media right now.
Oh.
He says on Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson, this is from David Veronis of the Sun Sentinel, quote, when he pulls the ball down to run, he looks like John Riggins. And then he has a hose for an arm.
Did you see that pass he threw that he flicked 60 plus yards down the field?
Incredible.
Like it was nothing. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, what the hell is a John Riggins?
He was
John Riggins was a running back for the Washington Commanders former team.
Intangibles.
When they were winning everything.
You got to update your references, Bob and Weave. Like there's been a plethora.
Not really,
what's wrong with the John
Riggins? Here's why. Here, how can I go present day? The closest thing to that would be if I were to go Mike Allstat or Derrick Henry.
Yeah. See, look at that. You just did it very.
But he's built more like Allstat.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
See, the Allstat reference totally would have got that, Bob and Weave.
John Riggins listed at 6'2", 230. Richardson 6'4", 245.
Oh, he's even bigger.
So he's closer to Allstat. Allstat was, yeah.
He's a giant.
But he's just talking about, but here's the difference. Every time he gets hit,
that's weird, right?
Right. Like I don't want to put that on him, Ricky Bobby, but you know, every
although they seem like they put him in a bad position the last time around.
Yeah, but listen, anytime you run the football, your body can end up in a bad position.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you that like I've been tackled before and looked up and saw my foot.
There's two guys remember
how the hell did my foot get over here?
There's two behemoths.
I realized I was doing the splits.
Yeah, there's two behemoths I remember this happening. First of all, it's the only smart thing Trevor Lawrence has ever said because he's a dope. But he said to Richardson, like after the first match, he's like, dude, you need to like avoid a little bit more contact. Like you're gonna get hurt. And he was right. The other guy, another Jaguars reference, Leonard Fournette. I remember his rookie year.
Oh, remember he came out and said it's easy.
He said it was easier than the SEC was harder than the NFL. And then he did this move like 6 games in where he like waved on a hitter. Koosh! He won the same after that.
Man,
that year.
Really?
That year. He just like, I was like, ooh.
I learned a valuable lesson as a running back.
Actually, we'll run through a running back.
And here's the deal. Here's what it is. As a running back, you very rarely initiate contact. There's no need to talk trash. Right? I don't want to give anybody any incentive to load up when I ain't looking to hit me. Because you got guys coming from all angles. You got guys coming from behind you, the side. You might be able to see a couple of them, but a lot of times you can't see them all. So why would you piss that guy off?
I don't know, man.
Now, you notice most running backs don't talk trash. And the ones that do,
backs that talk trash.
right. And the ones that do always seem to get broke up a little bit.
The only guy who should ever talk trash at running back is Derrick Henry, and he doesn't do it.
Right. No.
I guess kind of Marshawn Lynch, right? Because he would grab his junk.
Yeah, that's good.
No, but that's not talking trash.
But that's like,
I'm talking about talking trash during the course of, like saying something like Leonard Fournette.
nah, I can't think of it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like don't so from that standpoint, let's kind of like that's not talking trash. Celebrating is different than talking trash.
He did celebrate grabbing his deal though, while doing a leap into the end zone. Great celebration.
Twice, by the way. Did it twice.
I mean, you gotta keep it up.
Come on.
Got to keep it up.
Speaking of keeping it up, okay. Sorry. I apologize.
So now we all do it.
Anthony Weaver said, "How much of a hose does he have?" And he said, "A real chooch,
No
a
way.
piss whistle." No, he didn't say that.
Wait, you had to clarify he didn't say that?
That's
Like,
what he-
we know he didn't say that.
Yeah, he was asked about Chop Robinson, more from David Veronis. He says that he has shown noticeable growth over his first 5 games. He said the game against the Patriots was his best. Quote, "I know the sack hasn't been there yet, but he's close."
He been close for 5 years.
Okay.
No, that's a fact.
I know.
I
That's
will
a
say,
fact.
though, you're right, Leroy. You know, this is along the lines of what he was doing before. But I remember I was very critical of Bradley Chubb when he first came. He was always right there. Then he kind of turned it around. Maybe Chubb will turn it around.
Yeah, but whoa.
Yeah.
Slight difference, though. Bradley Chubb was doing that
Yeah.
before he got here.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
your complaints about Bradley Chubb were only here.
Yeah. No,
We're
100%.
talking about Chop Robinson. Look, he's always in the mix. Always. When you talk about a disruptor, he is a disruptor. But one little move by the quarterback and he's
Okay.
right.
It's like Nacho Supreme. Like,
What?
he's out there, he's in the mix, but you don't know like if you really want him when you're eating it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Dude, can I just tell you?
Loaded nachos?
It would have to be like an apocalypse for me to stop and eat there.
Mm.
Like as the only place open during the pandemic.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Any Nacho Supreme. Anywhere.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I'm surprised by this.
Hmm.
I feel like you probably the Horde household makes their own Nacho Supreme.
No, I don't. Dude, I'm
Is
not
this
a big
along the
fan-
rice? Hold on. Is this like
No.
along the rice thing? Like you don't want additives to your meat?
No, not at all. Not at all. It has to do with I've been scarred by the cheese hat. You know what the cheese hat is? When you get nachos and one person grabbed the first one and then all the cheese and all the crap on top goes to their plate and you sitting there with chips and salsa.
That's Chop Robinson. Kind of makes more sense, right?
I hate to say it, but it does. So
It's
yeah,
hard.
it's like you see the Nacho Supreme come to the plate. Nice size,
Mm-hmm.
all your favorite items on the top, right? And then somebody grabs the first chip, and then you're left
Gone.
with chips and salsa.
Let's get to a fantasy update brought to us by Tito's Handmade Vodka. Tito's is America's favorite vodka for a reason. Known for great vodka, giving back, and doing good for dogs. We love dogs too, by the way.
Yeah.
40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored
I love
responsibly.
Tito's.
We got Thursday night football tonight. Saints hosting the Broncos. The Saints they're also, I feel like I said this with everything. They're very,
The Saints are 3.5-point underdogs.
I know.
That is what has happened. Was because Derek Carr, he makes that big of a difference?
Doubtful. Taysom Hill, doubtful.
How did Taysom Hill get hurt? That's
Ribs.
crazy.
It says ribs.
Ooh, hey, let me tell you something. I don't care how good a shape you're in and how physical you are. The wrong hit to your ribs, night.
No Olave.
It's over. Take it from me. I still got lumps on my rib cage from where the calcium has deposited.
Oof.
Cartilage.
So-
Sorry, the cartilage. It's brutal.
You think does Sean Payton still get a standing O there?
Yes, for this reason. Regardless of how the exit went,
Mm-hmm.
he is the only person to bring you a Super Bowl, and you had some of your, keep in mind, and I tell you this all the time, they didn't have a winning record till I went to college, and they started the same year I was born. So I had 18 years when the best season was 8-8. So they've all had that. And the fact that Sean Payton brought him a Super Bowl, you're going to get a celebration and a cheer for him because of that.
Kevin, is this his first? Has to be his first game back. Yeah,
This is his first game back.
that's kind of cool.
Yep.
Patrick Surtain the second. He is out. He has a concussion.
I still can't believe, and they're playing in New Orleans, right?
Yes.
So they're 3.5-point dogs at home on Thursday night. So short week.
And the Broncos' best player is not playing.
Right. Holy smokes. Well, they say Bo Nix has been pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it's Bo Nix, Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler was balling.
Oof.
In the preseason. Yeah.
Whoa, he had a pretty good game. Keep in mind, they got out to they were up by 10, I think, early in the game. Huh?
In the Seahawks game?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Denver.
No, not the Seahawks. It was
It's rather against the Bucks.
the Bucks.
243 as far as yards go. He had one.
Oh, that's
touchdown.
right. I forgot. That game was then the Bucks just took off.
Right.
One touchdown, 2 interceptions.
That's weird.
It was 27-20 at halftime or something like that. No, with 27-34. Some crazy high score.
The Saints are kind of what I want, record stinks, but they put up points.
No,
Really? I would rather the record be good and let's not.
I don't want to do this again. I promise I won't do it
You're
again.
right,
I don't wanna do it again. I
You
promise.
don't cheer for your team then. You just
I
cheer
do cheer for my team. Don't say I don't cheer for my
You're
team.
not a team
I cheer
cheerer.
for my team.